Good morning, I'm Roz Thompson, and this is Chris Woods, and we're from the Tumwater School District. We have about 6,000 kids in our district, and we're here with a team of people to share with you the story of how we've tried to make TPEP meaningful for teachers and principals in our school district. So today, my story is going to be broken down into 3 parts. So I'm going to talk about the process that we went through to enroll the whole TPEP process, the connections we've tried to make for teachers, and then the outcomes that we're now seeing as a result of going through TPEP for 4 or 5 years. So Chris and I very much believe that we are the cheerleaders for all the teachers and all the principals in our district. And from the beginning, thanks to Sue Anderson, this has been a very much district-led and organized process so that it is consistent for teachers and principals across our district. So in 2011-12, we had a group of teachers and we selected the Danielson framework, and we set out to educate teachers about the framework itself, separate from the evaluation process. But we piloted 1 year, and then in the next 2 years, we refined our understanding of how to really make sense of that framework with some additional short mini lessons, while also trying to smooth out the process of going through TPEP and doing the evaluation part. And now we're in year 4, and our understanding of what TPEP is has gotten a lot more sophisticated. We're having a little more fun with it. People are a little bit less, anxious about the whole process. But it's been great to have everyone now, 100% of our teachers going through TPEP and speaking the same language. So from the beginning, one of the important connections we made was with our administrators and making sure they felt trained on what the instructional framework was and how to do the TPEP process. So many of them are with Charlotte herself. Another connection that we made is anytime we do professional development, we want to ground the work that we do with the teachers in some of these huge initiatives that have also come their way. So for example, pointing to evidence in the text is the same thing the teachers are doing to find evidence in their classroom. Or having discussion, with kids having discussion is the same thing as having teachers do more of the talking. We've tried to help our specialists find more understanding in the framework by having special trainings for special ed or early learning or music teachers, thanks to examples that are on the TPEP website, so they can see themselves in the framework. And then we're lucky enough every Friday to have release time for our PLCs to get together to create common goals around the work that they're seeing thanks to assessment data in the buildings, and that's the time they work on their student growth goals together. That's fed into kind of reevaluating how we do our building SIP plans and taking the data that we're seeing and trying to make a connection between the individual teacher plans and what the buildings are setting for their SIP plans.
We thought about wearing our cheerleading outfits, but you're welcome that we did not. Being new to the Tumwater School District, I was very interested in learning how they are addressing TPEP and supporting teachers. One of the things I found out right away is this thing called Tumwater U. Tumwater U is how we have supported teachers, and I think is the proudest outcome of this TPEP initiative. This is professional development before school starts. There are about 60 sessions provided that address domains and content areas, and all of our teachers are there presenting. We have a new teacher mentor program that we've started again. We have about 15 teachers new to Tumwater School District paired up with experienced teachers, and then we offer professional development throughout the course of the year for them. We've also just started our own national board cohort this year. We have 3 facilitators in district, 5 participants in district, and 5 participants from out of district. Also, we're informing teachers about professional growth plans as an option during the time that they are on the focused evaluation, and a way that they can earn clock hours in addition to meeting that requirement for focused evaluation. Some of our schools are putting in peer observation programs. We have a couple of them today that will talk about that, how they can use the expertise within their building to improve instruction and student achievement, and you'll hear more from them later today. We're excited to participate in the student perception data project. We're interested in hearing the student voice. We want to learn from students how we're doing, how we can improve, and what they think about what's going on. This graphic shows the committees, the programs, the initiatives. It shows how all of our teachers can grow professionally throughout their career in the Tumwater School District. We would be happy, and I feel very blessed to be with this Tumwater team, a great deal of expertise, and I feel fortunate to have joined them. And we would be happy to share more about the Tumwater story in our next session.